Hello again! Okay, now I'm gonna talk about intermediate level. I'm gonna talk about intermediate level. I know I already talked about intermediate level, of course. But this is a different story now. Because when you say intermediate level, you may refer to low intermediate level, an intermediate level, or you may refer to a high intermediate level or a upper intermediate level. So, what's all this? A low intermediate level, it's when you can say, I can speak this language. It's when you know enough grammar to get along, when you know enough words to start the conversation, but you need to use English or other language quite often. You don't understand quite everything that people tell you, because it's hard. And you want to say some stuff and you don't recall. You want to use grammar terms correctly and you can't. You misconfuse verbal tenses. You misconfuse grammar. That's low intermediate level for me. I'm almost intermediate now in Finnish, but I'm still a little bit low intermediate level. I'm low intermediate level, more lower in Swedish, for instance, and a little bit upper in Galician, because it's very similar to Portuguese. That's only because of that, because I'm low intermediate in all of those languages. When you reach an intermediate level, I mean, when you study a course like Teach Yourself, when you study Teach Yourself, and you get to the end of it, you're low intermediate. Unless you're a genius. If you're a genius, you can say, I'm intermediate in this language. If you're not a genius, or you're fucking with me, or you're a liar. So, what I would say is, when you reach the end of the course, there are a lot of things that you need to work through. And those things are fluency. You need fluency. You need to recall every word that you learn. You need to make up your own sentences. And that's one thing you're only going to do once you repass, once you go over Teach Yourself again and again and again. Of course, unless you're a genius. And once you've gone through Teach Yourself, you revise everything, and now you're able to have a conversation with the native speaker or with someone who else studies the language. And now you don't confuse verbal tenses, you almost never make grammar mistakes, you speak with fluency, you can make your own phrases, you don't have to think so much about that, and you don't have to use English that much. That's, my friend, that's what I call an intermediate level. An upper or high intermediate level, I prefer to call it high intermediate level because I'm a foreigner, but I believe the term is upper intermediate level. That's when you have enough fluency. You know instead of knowing something like 2,000 words, you know something like 3,000 words or even more, or even almost 4,000 words. You can speak to a native speaker with no problem at all. They can speak to you at normal speed. They don't need to slow down. You follow everything. You don't make grammar mistakes. You know how to make your constructions, how to make your own sentences. You know colloquial expressions. You know slang. You know all of this. You don't have to use English hardly ever, unless of course you're into a conversation a little bit more deeper. That's my definition of a high intermediate level or upper intermediate level, if you prefer. Now, for people studying multiple languages, just like Moses McCormick says, once you study multiple languages, well, you should be a little bit reasonable because you can't master everything. An intermediate level, it will be okay. Now you choose. You can between a low intermediate level. You start there, and then if you can, you progress into a higher level. If you can reach a upper intermediate level, an upper intermediate level, it will be very, very, very good. So that's my definition of intermediate level and low intermediate level, and upper intermediate level. So see you then.